Hi, my name is Blair Hill, and I'm here because my connection to Howard County is going back about 29 years. Grew up in the county and now work in downtown Columbia, and I've just seen very little change, I guess. And at this point, being in the financial industry, I'm seeing general growth properties have their difficulties and realizing our council needs to do something sooner than later in terms of putting a permanent plan into place for the revitalization of downtown Columbia, because it is at the end of the day the heart of the county. Without it, I don't think we can move forward as a county and bring jobs, attract businesses. And at the end of the day, I sit here and look at myself as I came over here tonight to go to the gym. I work next to the mall, and yet I had to drive to the gym. And then luckily I was able to walk from the gym to here. But that ultimately, I think, is Jim Rouse's plan, that we could live and work and habitat in the environment, and not have to get in our car. And so I think the revitalization of the downtown Columbia is essential for the growth and the future of this county. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Sean Casey. I'm a resident of Ellicott City, and I support ZRA 113 because I'm in the entertainment industry, and it gives me an opportunity to travel to places all over the country, and I've just seen what programs like this can do to help revitalize a downtown area. So many times we have to go out of the area to go to fine dining, go to entertainment type things, and I'd like to see more of this right in our community. And from what I've seen about this particular program, that's exactly what it does. So I'm in support of it. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name's Athena Dalrymple, and I live in Oakland Mills, Columbia. I've lived there since August of 1986, and I support ZRA 113. I want a socially and economically vibrant downtown, buildings of all heights and sizes. Hundreds of shopping, dining, and social choices would be nice. I also think dozens of first-rate cultural and entertainment amenities would be good. A walkable, connected city that is environmentally sustainable and usable, and I'd also like vibrant open spaces. I support the creation of paths, roads, gathering spaces, and buildings in Symphony Woods if such additions make the woods and wetlands sustainable and vibrant. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Steve Weitzman. I've lived in Columbia since 1970, so I'm probably one of the oldest people who's talking on this. I think the concept is great, but Columbia is not the place for it. We don't have the roads, we don't have the infrastructure that's necessary to do the great things that everybody's proposing. I'd love to see it happen, but the land's not there, and it's going to be a horror. I just came from the airport tonight, which normally takes me 15 minutes, landed at 5 o'clock. I'm home at 5:15. 5:30 I'm home. 100 needs to be twice the size. 29 needs to be twice the size. I go to Reston many, many times. You're looking at a 12-lane highway on one side. You're looking at the Dulles Access Road on the other side. It's set up for this. We weren't conceived of this when the mall was built. To do what we're talking about, you need to tear the whole center down. There isn't enough land. And what's going to happen is we're going to have a horror. We're going to become so dense. I just came from Los Angeles, and I've seen a lot of places where they've developed those kinds of concepts, but we don't have it. And I think we're 15 years ahead of ourselves. And if we don't have the infrastructure, the cost to the citizens of Columbia is going to be astronomical. And the traffic and the other stuff, I stopped going to Washington, D.C., and to my office in the Watergate. When I first moved into Columbia, I could be at my office in 40 minutes in downtown Washington on K Street. It became an hour and a half. We're looking for congestion, and we're being unrealistic. And if it's a bailout of some real estate developer, well, that's his tough luck. He chose the wrong place to speculate. And that's all I have to say. Premature, and we need a lot more space. Otherwise, this will be a disaster, and I hate to see it happen. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Kevin Youngman. I grew up in Howard County. Actually real familiar with Town Center. My father worked at the Rouse Company for a long time, got the opportunity to meet Jim Rouse on several occasions. I support ZRA 113. I think it's the fulfillment of Jim Rouse's long-term dreams. As someone who's in his 30s right now, I really look forward to the future where my family and I can spend all day, all weekend in downtown Columbia, walk everywhere, keep our car in one spot. And I really hope the county supports this idea of really revitalizing the area. I think it's the perfect time to do it, and I think if we don't do it now, we're really going to miss the opportunity forever. Thank you very much.
My name is Kaiser Su. I live in the village of Hickory Ridge Road. I guess we would call the Hickory Ridge Plaza Village. And I'm interested in supporting the ZRA 113 because I believe that Columbia has evolved in demographics, and I'd like to see cultural points of interest in the town, especially in downtown Columbia. And I'd like to see more of that happening as I've seen the mall evolve all through the years. And I think downtown Columbia is the economic center of Howard County, and my generation will be most affected by the success and failure of the town. I like to see a downtown that is socially and economically vibrant, and high intensity housing so that people can live where they want and work where they want as well. Dozens of first-rate cultural and entertainment amenities for those who want to stay at home and don't want to go too far to get entertainment. A walkable, connected city that is environmentally safe, sustainable, and with usable and vibrant open spaces would be like parks and basketball courts, tennis courts, soccer. More of that would be the best for Columbia. I'm not concerned about the traffic or noise since we're pretty much in a safe area where it's in the middle of DC and Baltimore, so it won't be hard for people to go north or south. I believe that this is an issue to be decided by all citizens of Howard County through the county process and should not be dominated by the desires of the Columbia Association. I trust that our county officials are going to do the right thing and approve what they believe will reflect the overall plan that has been presented right here. I support most of the recommendations that have been already made by the Department of Planning and Zoning. And that's my 20 cents. Thank you very much.